Hey guys, that was so cheesy. Hey guys, I'm Pokemon Saiyan 6, so welcome to the first video for 2021. So yes, I am finally here bringing you guys another video. I know I have been gone for what? 3-4 weeks since my last video. I put out a thank you video just thanking each and every one of you lovely fans out there that subscribe to my channel, like the video, share them with your friends, and how you guys have gained me now to almost 530 subscribers. That's crazy to me. It's like, seriously, the fact that I'm close to 530 subscribers is but a lot has happened since, I guess, those 3 weeks. For example, we're in a new year. We're in 2021. The annoying orange is out of the White House, and we got a new president. You know, I celebrated my birthday a couple weeks back. I am now the big 2-4. Yeah, I am now in my mid-20s. I feel old. But within those 3 weeks, I happened to cop me some new video games, so I figured, why not do another one of these videos? In the past, I've done a video on my most recent video game pickups during around the first few months of quarantine of 2020. So I figured I'd show you guys some games that I copped either on my birthday, during Christmas. So by the time you're seeing this video, it's going to be like a week since I've gotten some of these games. This isn't like an order per se of when I got them. I happen to kind of put them in that set order, but anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm just gonna show them off. All right, so the first game I got, it was a Christmas gift from my girlfriend. I wanted this game for a long time, and that one I'm talking about is Kirby Star Allies for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I read a lot of things about this game before I purchased it, because when I wanted to get a new Kirby game, I wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna be something terrible. And some Kirby games can be challenging, some can be extremely easy, and I wanted to look up reviews on this, and a lot of people compared it to Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which I'm kind of like, really? Because that happens to be my favorite Kirby game, and that was on the Nintendo Wii. So I'm like, wow, people are comparing it to this game. I'm like, okay, that must seem kind of somewhat interesting. A lot of people were saying that the story mode was super easy, and I don't know, I just should have looked more into reviews and like stuff on YouTube from like IGN or other reliable sources. I don't know, I just was like, you know what, I really want a new Kirby game. The only other Kirby game I owned was Kirby's Air Ride on the Nintendo GameCube, so I'm like, yeah, why not? This will do for now. I'm not too terribly far in this game, but from what I played of it so far, I actually quite enjoy it. Now, I will say, yes, the story mode is super duper easy, and after you beat King Dedede, or King, is it DDD or DD? I can't remember, but after you beat him for like the first time, it's kind of weird. They do like some little like outro cutscenes, and they show like some credits like as if you beat the game, but then they do like this rewind feature where it's like you didn't beat the game and there's still a lot more to it. Because at first when they did that, I was like, this game literally took me not even an hour to beat. What the fuck is this? And so once they showed all that, I was just kind of like, wait, I beat the game already? That didn't even take me an hour. But it was just a little gag, and there's a lot more to the game. So I plan on continuing to play it, and I'm decently impressed with it. It's not too terrible. I'll probably do a game review on this said game, maybe. We'll see, because there are other games ahead of this I want to get to. So the next one on the list is one that I have been wanting to get since they first announced it, since I first saw a trailer for it, the first like few minutes of a gameplay, and I'm finally glad I got it for Christmas. And that game I am talking about is Crash Bandicoot 4. It is about time. Not it is about time. It's about time. Y'all get the gist. So I've been wanting this Crash game since they first announced it. I know some of my friends were just kind of like, are you sure you want to get that game? I mean, yeah, absolutely. I had a blast with the Insane Trilogy, which I mentioned on the channel that I have on both the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. I love the game so much. I grew up on Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, like I've mentioned dozens of times on this channel, was the first video game that I ever beat, and I am a huge Crash Bandicoot fan. So it was no doubt in my mind that I had to pick this game up. So far from what I played, it is really fun. I'm enjoying it. Now, this was a game that is built for Xbox One and Xbox Series X, so obviously the graphics on this game look amazing, but I feel like they're gonna be like crystal clear on the Series X. I ain't got a Series X. All I know is that this game is actually not bad. The storyline's pretty good. Some little goofy jokes that they do are okay. They're not too terribly funny, you know, because it's I mean, and I'm enjoying it. There's multiplayer, there's single player co-op, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna be able to really get this game, but it's fairly affordable. It's actually very affordable. I think it's under $50 if I'm not mistaken, or it could be 60. I'm not too entirely sure. So the next game is another game that I picked up. So this next game is one that I picked up on my birthday. I've been wanting this game for a couple years now, and it has been really hard to find online and just in stores in general. And that game I am talking about is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Manhattan. I think, yeah, Manhattan. So this game, like I mentioned, it is really hard to find. Like, I've been wanting this game for about a couple years now, and I was originally going to get it on the PS4, and I've been trying to find it on the PS4. There were times on Amazon where I could get it, but there were other games I wanted to get and other stuff, and I just chose not to get it. But right away, whenever I made my mind up and I wanted to get it, it was sold out, or it was temporarily out of stock, and it was really hard to come across in stores. Even my retro gaming store that I go to that has a lot of good classic games, it was hard to even find it there. And I know what you're thinking, wait a minute, Ed, didn't you buy this game sometime last year, actually, in the beginning of quarantine? Because if I'm not mistaken, you put this game in your My Most Recent Video Game Pickups video that you did during quarantine. Haha, yes, I did. And I bought that copy through GameStop. But it didn't work. It's sometimes a risk that you have to take when you buy things online. It didn't work, and I didn't get my box art. I was very, very pissed off because it was installing in my Xbox and it just stopped. Bought another copy. I felt bad because I sold my broken copy to the place I bought this copy from. So, but they took it. Yeah, the only downfall about this is the case doesn't close all the way. It's kind of messed up at the bottom here, but I don't care. And I'll have to say, I'm not too terribly disappointed with this game. It's fairly fun. It is co-op, so I mean, it's cool. You get to play it up with 4 players. So if you want to play a little bit of this with some friends or some family, you can do that. And so far, it's actually not that bad. It has fairly decent gameplay. The combat styles aren't the greatest in the world, but they're pretty good. It's not the best, but it's not bad for the type of game that this is set up to be. I have the one from the 2006 or the 2007 film on the PS2, and I want to get the other one that was from the 2002 or 2003 series. I want to get that game because I remember playing that game as a kid, and that one was a lot of fun. So this next one on the list is one that I really wanted since they first announced it, but I was skeptical because I don't know. I was like, am I really going to actually enjoy this? And that one I'm talking about is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 HD Remake. I went through a little trouble getting this, and I'll explain that later on in the video. But for right now, I'm going to talk about the game. It's definitely a little bit more challenging than what I remembered. Like, especially trying to do like the campaign and trying to just even free skate and do all this other stuff. It's definitely a lot challenging. Now, I can't really speak too much on the first and second one from the previous like old gen consoles because I never played those. I only played 3 and 4 within the Pro Skater series. I'm glad I was able to get this because I get to actually kind of experience 1 and 2 in, I guess, a newer way than most people grew up remembering playing this game. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not going to sit here and just bash it. It's not terribly bad. I went around and I asked some people if they've played this game and if they have liked it, and a lot of people have said they'd rather play Skate 3, which I actually just bought for the Xbox One too, but that won't arrive until Saturday, so I wasn't able to include it in this video. But I know a lot of people were talking about how Skate was better than this. I guess everybody has the right to their own opinion, but I actually kind of find this game decently fun. I mean, it's not terrible. It's very cheap. Like, I spent under $30 buying this game off Amazon. I mean, the game is fairly cheap. I spent about under $30 buying it on Amazon. So, I mean, if you really want to pick it up, it is not that bad of a price to pay for this game, especially if you want to build up an Xbox collection, which is what I'm trying to do. It's not bad. I go pick it up. Now, I will say you got to be careful because on Amazon, this game for some reason had 3 different pricings. I found this one for under $27. And then there was one that they were trying to sell for almost $60, and it wasn't like the deluxe version or whatever, like special edition version that they have for this game. It wasn't even that. It was like the regular game. They tried to upcharge for the digital code version too, which I just wouldn't do either. And for some reason, I had difficulties getting this game. Like, it kept saying it was shipped and it was on its way, but then it got delayed by a day or two, and then they went and sent me a replacement copy, but then I ended up getting the delayed copy, and it was just this whole ordeal that it was just so annoying. But overall, definitely worth the play. You know, if it was up to me, if you wanted to get a new skateboarding game, I probably would purchase Skate 3 first, only because that is literally $17.99 on Amazon for the Xbox, and it also works on the Xbox 360 as well, because on the case it will say Xbox 360/Xbox One. So you can play it on either console if you don't already have it for the Xbox One or the Xbox 360. It's cheaper and it will fill that skateboarding nostalgia need, but if you really want to go back to your roots and get Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 HD remake, then by all means get it. It's under $30, but if it were up to me, I would hold off on this maybe and just get something simple like Skate 3. So the next one on the list is one that I used to own on the PS4, but I sold it before I could even play it because I was in desperate need of money, and that one I am talking about is The Wolf Among Us. Now, I've heard a lot of great things from this said series. A lot of my friends have recommended I play this game. A lot of them have played this game years ago. It looks really good from all the gameplay I've seen of it on YouTube and all like the reviews I've read. A lot of people really loved this said game, and I've always been a fan of the Telltale Games series, so I was like, you know, why not? You know, the Batman one was pretty interesting. They had a Guardians of the Galaxy one, and so I'm like, yeah, why not? Pick it up. And I will say, game's not bad. Pretty damn good. I definitely would recommend playing this if you have yet to play this game. Really, it was super cheap. I spent about $10 buying this game. So like I mentioned, I went to my retro game store the other day, and there was a sale where buy one get one free under $20, and I was like, you know what, this is $10 compared to the other game I got, so this one was the free game, and I'm like, yeah, nah, this is pretty fun, especially it's even better when it was free. So yeah, I would definitely recommend playing this game if you've heard about the Telltale series, especially like I said with Batman, Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm sure there are others out there. So if you've heard of the series and you wanted to kind of dip your toe within the series and start playing some of these said games, definitely start with this. This is a lot of fun, and I enjoy every minute of playing this so far. So last but not least, oh boy, this is the holy grail. In my opinion, this is the holy grail. So I really wanted this game. I've been wanting this game for years, and it has been so hard to find, and every time I would come across it at my retro game store that I would go to for manga, anime, comics, pops, movies, etc., games, it was always pricey as hell. Not like I couldn't afford it, but there were other things I was on the hunt for, and I just was so iffy about spending the money to buy this. But you know what? I had store credit. Your boy just got paid, so I was like, I'm gonna treat myself. So I went ahead and I bought Kirby's Return to Dreamland on the Wii. Now this one is so hard to find. Like, I'm not even joking. This game took me years to try and find, and even then I'm not gonna pay almost $80 or $60 or $100 for this game, because people on eBay really try to rip you off for this said game. And I'm so glad I was able to get my hands on it. I first played it at my cousin's house when I used to babysit them on the weekends for, you know, a little bit of that cash, but I also did it to help my cousin out. You know, I was being nice, and it was fun because we would play video games all the time, and they had this game. Fell in love with it because like I said, I like Kirby. I was just like blown away by how fun this game is and how a lot of people really praise this game to be like one of Kirby's best. I enjoyed every minute of it. I beat the game, so I'm looking forward to playing this again and beating it. Luckily, I still have my Wii U, so I'm definitely going to be using that to play this. It looks so cool. Like, just look at this, bro. Look at that. Look at that, bro. It's so nice. I just can't wait to play this game. I've been wanting to play this game for so long, and just everything about it, from like the boss fights to just the levels and just the graphics, the colors, just everything's so vibrant and cute, and love this game, and I'm so glad I finally have it to my collection. And one thing I'm going to be trying to work on this year in particular is building up my video game collection just a little bit, especially with like my retro games. My goal is to build up my Xbox One collection. I want to also buy an Xbox 360 because I miss my 360, and some of the games that were on the Xbox 360 aren't backwards compatible on my Xbox One. And I'll definitely do a video if I get my 360 this year. I'll do a video of me going through all that crap. But I also want to get more Nintendo Wii games, maybe a couple Wii U games. If you are trying to collect retro games, guys, this is the time, because these games are just going to go up and up and up in value. So get out there. If there's a retro game store in your area, go there, get the games, but don't be a scalper, or don't get tricked into buying a game from scalpers, because they will rip you off. But anyway, guys, that is it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. We are trying to get to 1K subscribers. Like your boy said, I am on the road to 1K subscribers on this channel. So this was just a video that I wanted to throw out to you guys, because I know I went most of January without really uploading a video, and then I got a bunch of videos that are just going to be dropping in February that I cannot wait to show you guys. And overall, I'm just so glad to be back. And if you want to connect more with me, hit up my links to my social media in the description below. I got Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, so you definitely check those out. And if there are any games that I mentioned in the video that you remember playing, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. And if there's any games that you think I should pick up, especially retro games for the Xbox or the Nintendo Wii or the Switch, definitely let me know down in the comments below, because I'm trying to get to a lot of games. I'm trying to really build up my collection on retro games and just video games in general. And if you want to watch more videos from me, you can definitely hit up my second channel, AfroGeek Plus Ultra Nappy, where I upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and on an occasion, sometimes I'll upload a special Sunday video. And I'll definitely catch you guys in the next Pokemon 1086 video, so stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys later. I am Pokemon 1086, and I am out of here.